when you've been putting everybody on your back for 30 years and you finally offload the family and start doing something for yourself, it's gonna feel really good. I promise you it is. And it's gonna be the first time for you. It's brand new for you. These people been selfish. They've been choosing themselves. It's just you, the one with the money. And I love that for you. Money is power, okay, at the end of the day. So why are you letting these people control you? You the breadwinner. You the one need to be calling the shots, okay? Because I don't care if you got people on the line, they always need saving. You get what I'm saying? You wondering why there's no time where nobody need nothing. It's because they all out here living outside their means, but within your means. That's the thing. They outside of theirs, but within yours. So you can always have to save yourself. Because you can't save no money. Can you? Like, and they really start having this mentality about your money that it's your money. Okay? So if you not giving them their share, they gonna feel slighted. Now you don't know that you're working for everybody in the family, but they do. Welcome to the Whole Lot of Women podcast, where we explore, explain, and discuss what makes us a whole lot of women in today's world. I'm your host, Nakita Shontel, and today is the first episode in the Stop Putting Others to Bed series. Now this series is a series I created for women to be able to prioritize themselves when the world is pulling at them from all directions. So it's going to be a multi-part series. Today we're discussing the family ATM, because I know that's something a lot of women can relate to. All right, and we're going to do our signature scent. You know how we do for our series. So for the Stop Putting Others to Bed series, I got my pink robe, okay? So y'all will be seeing this. And I'm going to use my Burberry Goddess for this series. So, spray, signature scent. Okay. Put on your favorite robe. Make sure it's fab, because we putting ourselves first. I mean, and if it's comfy, that's fine too. Put yourself first. Whatever works for you. You know, I'm just extra, okay? If you got you some wine, pour you some wine. This series is all about you, baby. It's about prioritizing you, putting you first, okay? Every time. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And put on your notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. All right, now let's get started.
I won't be defined. Stars are aligned. What's for me is mine. I'm a whole lot of woman. I'm a whole lot of.
This is for the lady that gets off work, checks her phone, and sees 10 Cash App requests waiting. You're the backbone, the one with the good job, the one that everybody knows is stable. Every time somebody needs saving, they coming straight to you. But let's keep it real. Those are the same people that never have anything for you. And the moment you say no, suddenly you bougie, all right? You acting brand new. But when you say yes, they don't even respect the sacrifice that it costs you. Now let's break this down. The truth is, people confuse your stability with unlimited access. So they start making decisions with your money. Decisions in their life, they ain't even running past you, okay? Because they know that person can save them. They have people in their life that can save them. I've seen people lean on their rich parents this way. I've seen parents lean on their kids this way. I've seen siblings lean on each other that way. And I'm not even talking about, the normal big sibling, little sibling, send me a couple dollars, look out for me, and I pay you back type thing. I'm talking about really out here. I'm not paying my rent because I want to buy an outfit, or I want to go to Miami, and I know my sister ain't gonna let me get evicted. She gonna end up giving me the money. Stuff like that. So because she got a good job, I can be as irresponsible as I want to. That's how some people think, because they know that you're not gonna let them fall. All right? That's what you have to realize. And that's why you're in the position that you're in, because that's why they always need saving. You get what I'm saying? You wondering why there's no time where nobody need nothing. It's because they all out here living outside their means, but within your means. That's the thing. They outside of theirs, but they're within yours. So you can always save them. Okay? So that's why somebody always needs saving. That's why you can get off work and have 10 different Cash App requests, because they ain't ran it past each other. They ain't asked each other for nothing. Everybody first stop because you got it. You got it. So give it to me. Like I remember having to tell my sister before, like, stop being a friend with money. And she's not like a millionaire. Like, she ain't got it. But when you dealing with people that's moochers and leeches, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you loaning money out and they talking about they gonna give it back to you, but before they can give it back to you, they need to borrow some more. I was like, stop being a friend with money. I'm like, you talking about keeping your balances, you want the money back by a certain date to keep your balances low. Girl, well, you got balances? Because they don't. Their stuff is negative. So you telling them you still got some money. You'll be, and to a person that has less than or don't have the same financial discipline or respect for you in general, all they gonna know is, well, you got some money. You got some money and I don't. So you will be all right. Even if I don't pay you back, you will be all right. Me, I need this money, your money, but I need it. Okay, I need your money more than you need your money. You'll be all right. And they really start having this mentality about your money that it's y'all money. Okay, so if you not giving them they share, they gonna feel slighted. Now you don't know that you're working for everybody in the family, but they do. That's why they can be out here making those decisions. And then the catch-22 of it all is like, you want to help, you know what I'm saying, where you can, but it's like they keep coming back. But when you say no, you bougie. You brand new. You switching it up. Okay? Now you forgot where you came from. And it's like, well, no. Like, y'all making decisions I wouldn't even make. Y'all can at least run it past me before y'all go out here and spend X amount of money or make this decision that's going to get you $2,000 in the debt or $300 in the debt, and knowing you're going to have to come to me for it. Can you talk to me first at least? No, because you know why they don't do that? Because you're going to give them advice that's not going to be what they want. It's not going to help them get what they want in the end. So no, we're not going to run it past you. I'm going to do what I got to do, and you're going to save me. Now come save me or you wrong. Okay? So that's the catch-22. You either bougie or they going to keep coming back. So you either get bougie or they going to keep using you. You got to pick which one. Which one works best for you? Because everybody else is doing what works best for them. That's what I always tell my friends. That's what I always tell my friends. When they being manipulated or, you know, the situation comes down to something like this, it's okay to choose yourself, because you know what? Everybody else is choosing themselves. You so used to saving everybody and putting yourself last that you don't realize everybody else is putting themselves first, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. Start matching energy. It's okay. Just show them like, oh, I thought this is what we doing. Me first. I got to put me first, Lucius. And I'm cool with that. It feels good. Now you can start seeing how they living. Like, it does feel good to put yourself first. When you've been putting everybody on your back for 30 years and you finally offload the family and start doing something for yourself, it's going to feel really good. I promise you it is. And it's going to be the first time for you. It's brand new for you. These people been selfish. They've been choosing themselves. It's just you that's catching up. And I love that for you. And at the end of the day, it's just financial, emotional, and identity drain, because you're not finna keep calling me bougie because I want to save some money. You're not finna tell me I'm brand new because I can't keep saving everybody every month. I'm not Superwoman, okay? Like, I had to tell my homegirl the other day, I was like, the thing about the people in your family, because she was talking about wanting to save some money and not being able to save. I was like, the thing about the people in your family, I said, the only saving is saving everybody else. It's saving your siblings. It's saving your parents. That's the only way to save. Ain't no saving, because if they know you got $100 in that savings account, they need that. That's the only savings going on. And that's why you have to choose to put yourself first. Like you really do. You the one with the money. Money is power, okay, at the end of the day. So why are you letting these people control you? You the breadwinner. You the one need to be calling the shots, okay? I don't care if you got to put people on allowance. You cut people off, change your phone number, get a business line for family. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do, okay? But you have to save yourself, because you can't save no money, can you? Like, for the people, you know, those generational curse breakers, like, I've seen the family used the growth against them. Oh, because you went from project or welfare mentality to independence, and now you might be making a couple figures, you getting a good salary. I've seen family hold that against them. How are you mad because I did what I'm supposed to do? Because it's more work than you plan on ever putting in, and then you're mad because I won't let you reap all the benefits. So yeah, they'll hold your progress in life and your growth against you because they can't reap the benefits. And that's when the you brand new comes in. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. Like I told y'all before, my homegirl had a call center job in a car, a cash car, and you think you better than everybody. Because I'm growing up. I'm joining society in the right way instead of just feeding off of the government. They had a problem with that. But they also, who they gonna go to when they need some money? That family member, because that's the one that leveled up in life. And how about this? I know y'all know about the little prep call that a lot of y'all get before they ask for some money. So you get the regular, I was just calling to check on you. And then the next day, I was gonna see if you could send me $20 if you could do this and that. And just understand, those of y'all that get that, at least you get a little hello. Cause I know people that they don't get that. They just get the cash app request. They get to send me $20. Okay, they don't get no little cushion, no little, you know what I'm saying, ring around the roses first. Okay, they don't get none of that. It's just send it to me. Okay, I got you. And so, as far as being the family ATM, at the end of the day, you are not the family ATM. You are a whole woman with your own needs, your own dreams, and things you can pay for. And you do not have to let everybody cash out on you financially or emotionally, okay? So remember that. And especially while you running on E. And sometimes you're not. It's just the principle. Like, dang, all you gonna do is call and ask me for money. I can't ask you for nothing. You can't ask me how I'm doing. I done had a rough day today. I just don't feel like nobody asking me for nothing. Why you always asking me for something? You ain't even paid me back for the last time you asked for something. Come on, man. All right, so now what we're going to do is break this down into the 4 pillars: the beauty, brains, strength, and standards, okay? So just the way it affects you in all those ways, okay? So let's get started and breaking down that. All right, so when it comes to the beauty part, sometimes when you so busy saving everybody else, you never get back to you. So the beginning of the day, you planned on going shopping at after you got off work to buy yourself these new shoes or, these little new red bottoms because you are the one with the money and you can afford it. But by the time you done got these cash out requests and you might have cashed out on a few, it's like, now the budget ain't permitting the red bottoms like it's supposed to. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that was just a little treat for yourself that you get for working hard, okay? Not just today, but the work you put in to come from your background to where you are today. You have to reward yourself for that. And instead, you sent your money to the people that refuse to put in that work. They refuse to even be respectful about taking your money. And now you can't get your red bottoms. You putting it off, another paycheck. Can't go into savings, remember, because you can't save nothing. Even with all that money. How are you able to save? You only can pay bills and pay your family to be your family. That's all you got. I mean, you got a little something to go out with the girls, but you ain't got red bottom money. You don't. Because you gave that away. Okay, and so it's brains. All right, so that's the mental capacity of it all. You get off work. You can't even relax before you got people trauma dumping on you, sob stories about why they need this and can you send that. God forbid you went through something that day. You can't even mentally wrap your head around that yet because you have to make sure this person is tended to and tucked in. Okay? Now, by the time you get home, you just ready to go to sleep. You can't even put energy into what you need to put mental energy into for yourself that day. You already ain't buy your red bottoms. So now you can't even think about what your boss said to you that you need to gather your mind around and prep your mind for tomorrow. You can't even, now you just ready to go to sleep. Tomorrow is going to come and what happens, happens. Everybody else is straight. They got your money, they good. Everybody's good. Except you. Because you put everybody else to bed except you. Alright, now as far as strength, and I know it's hard for y'all, them family ATMs, because y'all second nature is to look out for everybody. But strength is saying no. Even when you used to saying yes. It's okay to say no. I need y'all to know that. Like, coming from me, it's okay to say no. That's your money. Those people gonna be all right. They shouldn't have been making decisions. At least put some conditions on it. Tell them no because you didn't say, you should have told me. No, you should have asked me first. No, why didn't you ask me before you went out and did this? Put some conditions on it. At least if you scared to just say no, you know, everybody, because no is a like complete sentence. Y'all know no is a complete sentence. But for y'all that are not comfortable with the no, you got to have some follow up because you should have told me before you did that. Girl, I would have told you no, I'm not going to look out. I would have told you no, I don't have it. Because I need to go. I got my money put up for something else. Red bottoms. Okay? But it's not their business. Okay? And you have to be able to understand. Like, you have to put yourself first, baby. If you making six figures and you can't save no money because you bailing everybody out all the time, every day. Like, that's a problem. That's a problem. For example, I did a photo shoot recently. And I was telling the photographer, because she's a young girl, she's 21. Jasmine Cobb Photography in Charlotte. She's real good, y'all. She get booked up fast, high demand. But I was telling her that as a young woman, as she gets older, like, she need to understand how a man can size her up. Size women up. But I'm just saying for her specifically, she's a photographer. I said, man can look on your booking site and see how much certain photo shoots cost, the minimum photo shoot. So if you did 3 photo shoots today, I know you came home with at least $900 to give me. Now you became an ATM. End of the week, I know you got some bands to give me. And she was like, oh, okay. Because she's young. She ain't experienced that yet. But yeah, people can know how much you make without you telling them. So it's up to you to be able to have strength to say no. Because people will take liberties with your money all day long. I know y'all have probably experienced this. You know, wrong. I'm not saying don't be there for family. But you know the difference between being there for family from your heart, what you want to do, versus they're just pulling on you because they know you got it. They out here wilding because you going to pay the tab. All right? So because it gets to a point where, dang, I can't even save you as family because you done used me up in the meantime. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and they'll never level up long as they got you to depend on. And you probably want to be a idol and somebody for them to look up to and see themselves in. But no, I'm not finna do all that. That's what a lot of them feel like. I'm not. But you already did it. You got the money. So give it to me. You know, I've seen people who can't level up. They come from rich families, but they can't level up because they're just too dependent on the family. They too dependent to put in the work themselves. That the house is already built. What do I need to do? Why do I need to add to it? I'm not finna do nothing. No. Just gimme. You get what I'm saying? So it's people that's all they know is how to ask. And you know, it's people that, like, I'm one of the people, I'm more shameful. I ain't finna just keep asking. I was raised not to just have my hand out. Everybody ain't raised like that. So it's people with no shame that's gonna keep their hand out. Okay? And long as you don't know how to say no, they gonna keep having their hand out. And they love people like you. Okay? So don't think they gonna get tired of asking, because they not. You You gonna get tired of giving before they get tired of asking. I promise you. And standards. Okay. Now standards are the boundaries that protect your peace. All right. So something as simple as if I get off at 5 o'clock, don't call me at 5:02 running your mouth. Okay, give me a second. Like, yes, I would love the tea. If it's that serious, you done got permission to call me at 5:02. If I done told you call me as soon as I get off, that's different. That means I already know what's up. I know I'm ready. I want it. Give it to me. You get what I'm saying? But don't just call me at 5:02 running your mouth. Don't just call me at 5:02 running your mouth, okay? And asking me questions and telling me about what's going on with you. Like, give me a second. I ain't even got to the car yet. I ain't got out the parking deck yet. Give me a second. So just setting a clear boundary, like, if I get off at 5 o'clock, don't call me till 6:30. That give you time to get home, change your clothes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, give yourself some time. You don't have to be everybody's everything all the time unless you got kids, you know. That's that. But of course you're gonna be there ATM, but this is not about your kids. Alright? This is about everybody else, all the other grown people in your family that can get up and get themselves together, but instead they choose to lean on you. Okay? And so now at the end of the day, the beauty, brains, strength, and standards are for you. Tuck yourself in before you worry about anybody else. They are grown people. They can tuck themselves in, okay? Please understand that. When you get off work, that's your time. If you got to put on D&D, if you got to tell the folks. But please know, if nobody ever told you, you are not a slave to your family. Especially if you the money maker, you the boss. Be a boss. Boss up, okay? You a whole lot of woman. Like, don't let them run you. You the one with the beauty, brain, strength, and standards. And the money. So, yeah. Alright? But always remember, beauty, brain, strength, and standards all will make you a whole lot of woman. And thank you so much for tuning in. Hi ladies, I'm Nakita Shontel, host of the Whole Lot of Women podcast. And if you've been trying to level up, but you don't have a tribe or roadmap, I made something just for you. It's my new ebook, The Whole Lot of Women Blueprint, your guide to becoming your best self. It's over 50 pages of real transformational guidance. I'm talking mindset shifts, self-affirmations, journal prompts, and deep dives into healing, confidence, and setting higher standards. Based on my own journey and what I wish someone would have taught me along the way when I was trying to figure it all out. Whether you're rediscovering, rebuilding, or just ready to become her, start with the blueprint. The link is in the description, and I can't wait to see you on your other side of your glow up.